Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And he's onside. David Villa! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce.
Owen is on his own. Has a go! Neymar. Floated through. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Kaká! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Xavi Alonso.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back in, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kaká. And Cruyff! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo goes short. That is lovely. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back chance to finish. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Kaká. Cafu makes the interception. Pirlo. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Thuram calmly anticipates. Picked up. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A searching ball that into space. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that should get the job done. Neymar. Massaro. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. It's a goal kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Thuram. And the half-time whistle goes.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede it.
Now the finish! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nedved. Owen. Kaká. Has a look up and drives it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's running through. Kaká. Plenty to aim at. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kaká is offering a right smile there.
Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Oh, easy pickings there. Xabi Alonso cuts it out. Lovely ball. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
And it's been given away. He's one-on-one! Decent hit! No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the...
And the finish! And he's heaved it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Great ball if he can get there. There's the hit! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's in a good position here. Adams clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's played forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Thuram. Kaká. Oh, it's Pirlo. Owen. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That looks a good ball through. Neymar. Mbappe. He's cut it out. Nedved. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us.
David Villa! Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he faced a... has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's gone for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Cafu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Quality ball. Mbappe. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ambrosini. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Schneider. He's shifting through Schneider! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And through to the goalkeeper. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. David Villa. And it's Schneider.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Van Basten. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. David Villa, and it's lofted through here. Messi. And it's Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. Half an hour played now. Oh, no joy this time. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ambrosini. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's in on... He's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Eto, but it's... and the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Eto clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Eto. He's picked his way through. Eto! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ambrosini. Rummenigge. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
To pay a visit to our official
Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, Rummenigge. Czech catches it safely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. David Villa! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Messi. And Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto. Interesting ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement.
The attendance for this
Messi,
match was
well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chiellini. Eto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Oh, great chance! Tries a header! He will be livid with himself. Llorente. Messi. He's through here. That is a great ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's got just the keeper to beat! Real chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Schneider. Rummenigge. Threads one in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's found the way through. Oh, what a mistake! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. The final 5 minutes. Nice sequence of passes, this.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That pass isn't the best. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him. Not bad. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Rummenigge. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Played into space out wide. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's cause for mild irritation. Pullet is herring after that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pirlo.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Pullet. He's in, surely! He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Mbappe. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, delightful ball. Messi could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hoeneß actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Massaro. And that interception was most necessary. Pirlo. That's a nicely measured pass. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, played right into his path. And it's Roberto Carlos. Boca Juniors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got full. Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Boca Juniors.
Boca Juniors have fired themselves in front.
Number 21.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bullet! And what a big... He's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van der Ven. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looks to clip it forward. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else...
Hello, everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Look, it's a run
Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Cafu. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Played back to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lovely feet. Vieira. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
The attendance for this match was
Excellent interception.
71,898.
And they're back on the ball again. He's in space and looking for options. And a header! No mistake! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Hoeneß just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Araujo. He could be in here. Massaro, real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Mbappe. David Villa. David Villa. He could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Drogba. That's good play. 75 minutes played. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he welcomes it in. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Maradona. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's played into... climbs up big! Yes! And surely that settles it. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 4, Rafael
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's through here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle.
Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the finish! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. This might shot a goal! David Villa, well, played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pullet powering forward here. And he's away. And he's cut it out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He could be in here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? Plays a delicate ball. Face to face with the keeper. Has a go! He's scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pullet. Oh, important interception. Mateus.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Always onto this. Massaro. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Pullet. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's a look and plays it forward. Platini. Oh, what a climb! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what? And another try! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Platini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Platini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a mind.
Tries a shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Not the most accurate pass. That is a brilliant interception. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. Massaro. He's done very well to get to that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That was travelling. Massaro, he's got away. David Villa. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's taking no chances there. Pull it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus! Oh, that is rather wayward.
BG Pathum United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now can he find it? And the shot! And the ball's come, and it's come back out to him. Oh, another save. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. It's a throw-in.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Check, punts it upfield. It's a good run down the right. Spread neatly. Mateus. Might be danger here. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
BG Pathum United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Lahm picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fiddles it through. Van Dijk. Massaro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's Massaro! It's in! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
The goal scorer after 75 minutes is number 5, Massaro. Substitution.
BG Pathum United choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And now the breakaway. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rummenigge. He is through here. Chance! He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Massaro! That's going to go a long way. And here's Messi. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mateus! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Massaro. Now it's Messi. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. That's a nicely measured pass. Van der Ven.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bullet. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. We are into overtime.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good
And
for them.
that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter,
Just
a
a quick
strength in any
announcement.
team
We'd like
has
to
to be at
inform
the
you
heart
that
of your
CCTV
defence,
is
and I'm
now in
afraid they
operation.
were found...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered... He's had a hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's De Jong. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Torres. Torres gets flagged offside. Koundé. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in space and looking for options. Courtois will lay claim to that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. David Villa! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, again, there's no way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down.
Can he put it away?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
Tries a shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That was a big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United take the lead. That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the shot! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. Romario. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Rodri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, bang on target. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Romario.
Has been indicated.
Schneider. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Real chance here. Great hit. Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again. They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Really and the first half is done. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half, so many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Scholes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's Scholes. And the finish! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cannavaro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking...
It's Schneider!